if point 0, 0 is solution to the system of inequalities, y is greater of negative x plus a and y is less than x plus b, which of the following relationships between a and b must be true? So first, let me see what we have given. We know that point 0, 0 is solution to our system of inequalities. What it means, we can substitute x by 0 because x is first coordinate and y is the second coordinate, so y we will substitute by 0. Let me copy. We have point 0, 0, so first coordinate is always x, the second is y. Because this point is solution to the system of inequalities, so let me copy. Y is greater than negative x plus a, so it means we can substitute y, x by 0 and y by 0. So we will have 0 is greater than negative 0, so it is 0 plus a. So what we have, that we can change the sides. A is less than 0 from the first inequality, and from the second, let me copy. Y is less than x plus b. So again, because this point is solution to our inequality, so we can substitute y by 0, x by 0. So we have 0 is less than 0 plus b. I will change the sides and we have that b is greater than 0. So we got that because point 0, 0 is solution to our inequalities, so we have that a is less than 0, b is greater than 0. So we can write from these two inequalities that because a is less than 0, so a is negative, b is greater than 0, so it's positive. So we can write that b is greater than a. Why? Let me write this. Because we can write b is positive. We found that b is greater than 0, so it's positive, and a is less than 0, so a is negative. That's why I can write that b is greater than 0. So now come back to our expression which we have relationships which we have given. First is b is greater than a. Exactly what we have here. So we found solution to our problem. The answer will be 1. Cannot be a because the second cannot be because a is not greater than b. B is greater than a. B is equal negative a. For example, if we choose that b is equal three is positive value, so can be, and for example a is equal negative 1, so we have equation b is equal negative a. No, we have 3 is equal a, we substitute by negative 1, so it will be negative 1. So we have 3 is equal negative positive 1. No, it's not true. So for the third relationships, we can find example for which this equation is not true. And the last, we have absolute value of b is greater than absolute value of a. So for example, this was example for the third relationship, and for the fourth if we have, for example, that b must be greater than 0, so if we take b is 4 and a is equal, for example, negative 8. So what we will have, the absolute value of b is greater than absolute value of a. Let's substitute 8 and b and a, so we will have absolute value of 4 is greater than absolute value of 8. Absolute value of 4 is 4. 4 is greater than absolute value of 8 is negative 8 is 8. It's not true. 8 is greater than 4. So for these two numbers, we see that our inequality, the fourth relationship, is not true. So we can say only that first relationship is true. B is greater than A. We got this from these two inequalities because point 0, 0 is solution for these two inequalities. We calculate that B is greater than 0, A is less than 0. So because B is positive and A is negative, we can write that B is greater than 8. So only the first relationship is true. This is my solution.